I'm Perry Red. This is Socially Speaking. I just want to take a minute to share with you our commentary from the other side of the tracks. So here we are again. Another episode in America's sordid history in dealing with police violence. Yes, the police. Since 1838, when we had the first police force put in place, the same behaviors that have afflicted black people, terror at the hands of authoritarian figures, has come to light again. Then we see white males all over the country just seizing at the opportunity to use their Trump-induced power, authority, to oppress black people, black men in particular, but black people in this country. And all those white males that get deputized into police forces, and black men too, see an opportunity to exercise their power and their manly strength. There's nothing more faulty than that. And there's nothing more un-American than that. But in America, it is the commonplace. It is the common theme. It is normalcy. And that's what you hear the Reopen America crowd talk about in this age of coronavirus. Reopen America, let's get back to normal. Well, normal wasn't good for some people. It definitely wasn't good for black people. And it surely isn't good for black men who are stopped by police. You see, black people in this country didn't bring coronavirus here. And neither did the Chinese. You see, it was white Americans that brought it here. Black folks only go overseas to China. Very few go to visit and tour. If we go overseas, it's to either do business or we're representing this country in sports. Yeah, I said it. Very seldom do we go on vacation and bring back viruses. But there was a virus that was already here. And it's called the police state. You see, we were afflicted with coronavirus. They were brought here by whites, and then we are afflicted by the police, which never ever ended, never ceased, and has always been the case over the last 160 years. There is no amount of civil rights legislation that has stopped the virus of police executing murders and terror on black people. So we see that Ahmaud Arbery, who was accosted in the name of a citizen's arrest, which is insane, where another citizen can be deputized to accost and hold another citizen. Or in the case of George Floyd, where he was restrained by police, placed in a position of submission, and then suffocated to death with a knee to the neck. And the thing about it is, we all saw it. And you know what they're going to say? You didn't see the whole video, or you didn't see what you really saw. Yeah, it's insulting. It's demonic. It's unethical. It's insensitive. All those adjectives I want to use. But here's the deal. It is time for resistance. Resistance in the strongest way. Yes, I am very, very, very pleased the resistance came loud and clear in Minneapolis. No, I don't want to see anybody's business burned. I don't want to see anyone harmed or hurt, including George Floyd. I don't even want to see anyone in prison. But you know what? The police officers are just as guilty as anyone else who kills another person. And you got to understand this, that the insanity comes in the logic that in order to stop people from killing other people, you must kill other people. That's faulty logic. It's circular in nature and idiotic. Any logic that's circular is not progressive. It doesn't move you forward. It leaves you stuck in a space. That's called conservatism. So if you want to be a conservative, then you want to stay stuck in your own shit. That's the bottom line. And if you stay stuck in your own shit, then you smell like garbage all day, every day, and every minute that you live and breathe. But I can't breathe if your shit's on me. And I would rather breathe. And no, look, young people, I'm relying on you. When I was young, I was the one who was throwing bricks. I was the one who was burning it down and demanding for legislative change, demanding for police to be locked up, for police to be arrested for their behaviors.
Have cameras provided by CPR, and they'll be under CPR supervision.
Starting in June, Citizens for Police Review, or CPR, will send out teams to observe police calls.
We never seek to put anyone at risk. We never seek to impede a police investigation or a police stop.
Red says volunteers will undergo training and must keep a safe distance.
We have instances filed where the camera wasn't turned on for whatever reason.
And in the last 25 years of my life, sadly enough, I haven't seen enough change. I haven't seen it come to fruition. So yes, I am begging my young people to stand up. Latinos, stand up. The LGBTQ community, stand up. The white young people of this country, stand up against your predecessors' mindset and way of thinking. Conservative logic has only kept us stuck in our own shit. It is time to change. It is a new day and we need a new way. You know what? Someone who I don't have the same respect for, but who I will revere for now into eternity, is Reverend Al Sharpton. And he put it like this. He said that the calls are out right now for peace, and I'm paraphrasing. They want peace. No, no, no. They don't really want peace. What they want is us to be quiet. There's a difference between peace and quiet. Well, you better know this. The price for peace is justice. You give me some of that and you can get some peace. Right now, you took a piece of me when you killed George Floyd. You took a piece of me when you killed Ahmaud Arbery, when you killed Philando Castile, when you killed Michael Brown, when you killed Tamir Rice. You took a piece of me. And yes, it could have very well been me, because many times I've been under the knee of a police officer, rightfully or wrongfully.
In my history, my past is not a stellar one at all. I've encountered the police under less than honorable conditions.
Red says he's learned another set of eyes might be helpful.
I only wish there was someone with a camcorder when I went through my interaction with police.
I was only blessed by the master above, not your God, the true creator, to live to be able to tell that story today. Because yes, I could have very well been dead. And in some cases, very well should have been, but I ain't. So while I'm here with breath in me, and while I've got my grandchildren still here, and my grandboys in particular who are subject to the whims of a racist justice system, a racist law enforcement system, I will hereby today call for the abolition of the police state. an abolition of police law enforcement systems and structures in this country. They have been harmful, destructive, and non-productive. Now, that's a bold statement, but run and tell somebody. And later on down the line, just like many of my policy prescriptions, you'll come back and you'll say, damn, Perry Red was right. I'm not going to be surprised. In the meantime, we are not going to be quiet. Because, socially speaking, we want to see peace, but not at the expense of justice.